What's going on, everybody? It is I, the Loaf King. Welcome back to the Lunchbox, and today we are continuing in Silent Hill F. Last that we left off, Hinako and her friends ran into a bizarre situation with the fog, and put it simple, things aren't looking too hot. But what is that sound? Is that her stepping? Like everything's so unruly in this game. Like that's one thing that Silent Hill always does so well. The the horror aspect is always so, the atmosphere, it's always so disturbing in the game. And it's no different here. But we are about to play some more. I actually want to use my toolkit. I apparently have two weapons here. I think I'm gonna try and use this one for a bit. Um, something that I never did. I never tried to do draw Oi-omoi to receive a random Omori. How much do I need in order to do that? It looks like I need 300. Should I do it? Is the question. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go a little bit longer before I try and do that, because I don't know what if the faith is only for that, you know? If I can use it on anything else. And so far, to be honest, I've been managing with what I have so far. But yeah, her friend, dang. Give me a sec. I gotta remember her names. I know like Rinko, but Psycho, Sayoko. I think it's Sayoko. Um, it seems like she died. So like, yeah, Shu was being pretty weird earlier. We got some more dialogue for him as well, apparently. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex. I don't know if I read this part already, but I'm just gonna read it again. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl. He was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. Shu always had a vast knowledge of plants, flowers, and Shu and flower plants and flowers. Dang, what the heck? So his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. Okay. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, a herbalist, a Masutaka farmer, and a member of the Space Army. Crazy. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists with his grandmother, still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the Iwas were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about the various types of plants, flowers, and medical herbs that seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led to him learning first aid. It seems that he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage as pharmacists and to fulfill his duty of being the member of the Space Army. I'm done. I mean, hey, childhood friends, right? Hold on, give me one sec, y'all. Okay, we're good. I needed to get some water. Water, 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 water. All right. Are we even going the right way? I guess we can't really go anywhere else, really. It would make sense to just go straight down this path. I think that's where we saw Shu go anyway. Because what is even our objective? And I didn't realize triangle lets you switch your weapon instantly. Head to Rinko's house. Oh my god. Yo, she's so far away. And where does she live? A mansion? Why is her house so big? Oh god. When focus, press L2, your sanity will slowly deplete while your gauge fills up. Your max sanity will decrease if you're attacked while using focus in action difficulties other than story. Okay. Once your focus gauge is full, push R1 to perform a focus attack. Your current max sanity will decrease, but you will unleash a devastating attack that varies with each weapon. Interesting. Use items such as Aramun, Divine Water, or visit Horkora and choose Clear Mind to restore your current max sanity. If you chosen Story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using Faith by visiting Horkora. Okay. So, because of the mode I'm playing in, I don't have to use Faith to do that. I just have to make it to the thing. So let's try it out. I actually didn't get to do the move that they were talking about. Look at that, I got a Ramon. All right. I'm gonna pop in here. Douglas, that is the puppets. Yay, God. I kind of don't want to explore, but I know I should. I don't like it. What the hell is that? You know, weapons have a durability. Honestly, it's kind of easy to spot the timing to do the counter attack. I messed up. Disturbing. Higashi, an assortment of small fruit flavored candies that melt in your mouth. Fully restores stamina and prevents stamina consumption for a set period of time. Can also be used as an offering. Shoulder bag. A lightweight and durable bag increases inventory capacity. Okay, so that was worth it. I'd say that was pretty worth it. Don't like these things, but you know, I don't have to fight them all the time. The music is how you know that they're nearby. Local doctors note. Traditionally, the residents of this town have long relied on folk medicine for medical care. Even to this day, a number of more elderly members of the community still turn to herbal remedies over modern medicine. Too many times do I get these older patients coming to me only after exhausting the usefulness of their traditional remedies. I just wish they would come to me sooner before it's too late for them. I was given the chance to discuss my concerns with one of the Iowas, a family who have stood as the town's physicians for generations. And to my pleasant surprise, they asked if I would give some talks to educate the elderly on modern medicine. I want to respect local traditions as best as I can, though after all, the folks' medicine and modern medicine are just two sides of the same coin. I believe they can and should coexist with one another. Fair enough. You just want to help people, you know? That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, I literally cannot tell if I'm going a different path or not. The blackest of tears. Okay. Oh, great. Yeah. Yeah. I hate the split. Don't do the split. Mm-hmm. I'm getting better at that, though. And here comes another one. Ara. I think that's how you say it. A small crispy rice cracker. Its pleasant crunch makes it never boring to eat. Huh. Looks like peanuts more to me. Well, not peanuts directly, but like some type of nut. How's the weapon looking? We got we should use up the weapon that's about to break and go from there. I know I don't have to fight these guys, and I'm gonna try not to, but So far, I'm feeling the game. The more I get used to the mechanics, definitely some ugly moments with the first aid kit. Box containing various medical supplies that can be used to treat wounds of all kinds, essentially for any home. Fully restores health. Oh, now I have to actually choose. Ooh. Well, I don't want to give up the. Can I like? Oh, oh no, it's still coming after me. Hold on. Maybe I should use this. It seems like a waste to use this on this pipe, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, once you get the hang of the mechanics, it is pretty enjoyable. I'm wondering how crazy shit is gonna get. It seems like the majority of the crazy stuff that I'm used to with Silent Hill is gonna be happening in the shrine place that you seem to possibly. It seems like you're gonna be coming back there. So like, I guess I'll see with that, but like I said, it takes a bit to adjust to, but once you understand it now, you're kind of like locked in. And time will tell if it stays that way for me. Looks like that was the path. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I did watch the new My Hero Academia the final season. It's definitely setting the mood, you know, and everything. I gotta choose. Well, if I gotta give up something, I'll give up this.
Better take this, just in case.
Did I leave the pipe behind? Nope, I didn't. It just disappears. And cutscene.
Where are you?
What is it, partner?
Everything that's happening to us. Do you think it could be some dream we're having? Because we just want to keep playing Space Wars together?
Well, we could pinch each other to find out.
No. I can pinch myself. Thank you very much.
Sorry. Seems it's not a dream after all.
That was a very weird reaction right there for Hinako. What just happened there? Nah. Mm-hmm. This is a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. Space Wars. Basically, aliens known as the Galactic Imperium would arrive in the UFOs in droves, and we would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go, We called them new recruits and fallen ones, respectively. And in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. That's it. A clear medical infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief. It can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known in Goka as Agora no Hote-sama. Man, these words are or Hote-sama's cure, and is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who has distaste for modern medicine. I apologize in advance, chat, that I am butchering these words, but like, man, you know, stuff is pretty rough if you don't have the knowledge. Also, your Krillin pick is ugly, John. Of course. Every time. The hell? Oh no. You know, you didn't have to hop up here. You could have just stayed down there. You know what? I don't have to fight you either. Oh, these things are just hopping around nonchalantly. Okay. Nothing in there. Oh. Shit. Shit. Grabbed by enemies. You will not be able to free yourself from enemies' grabs if they successfully grab you. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings. If you have chosen story as your difficult level, being grabbed by enemies will not cost your current max sanity. I'll say I'm pretty glad I chose to not do that. Yeah, hard was not the play for me with this one. Especially with how they're trying to change up the combat. Like, I'd much rather play through this normal and then come back to it if I want to.
Are you home?
On hard. Lock's broken and won't open. Why are we doing this again? Or am I choosing to do this? The answer is yes. Yes. Oh, here we go. A ladder. Uh-huh.
Doctor, is that you?
Yeah, it's definitely the doctor with all these blood trails and everything. Yeah. Love that little body on the ground there. That's nice. Let's go downstairs. So it seems like, I mean, this is obvious, but like, I think if you perform the dodge just before they're about to grab you, it doesn't matter what direction you dodge in, you will not be grabbed. Yeah, the perfect dodge would definitely come in handy for that. Oh my God, what the hell? Never should have been opened. Yeah, the perfect dodge is definitely useful to try and get as often as you can instead of just a regular dodge. And the counters are just a burst of extra damage that you can pull off. So it's also worthwhile. All right, yeah. We're not looking at those eyeballs anymore. No. Lord. Lord. So I don't know why we're not opening that door, but you know what? I'm not gonna question it really at this point. We're just gonna make sure we didn't miss anything in here. And we're gonna go upstairs to that door to say hi to whoever's here, because that body is now gone for some reason. And let's go ahead and say hi. I mean, it won't budge. Wait, why did I even get the key? Like, what was the goal? I'm confused. Hold on. Let's try and analyze a couple of things first. Collectibles. We got a drawer key. Small, inconspicuous key. Wonder what drawer this belongs to. So we do have to go back in the house. There's a drawer that we didn't attempt to open, apparently. You know, I'm not surprised that that's the case, because that body disappeared. They're definitely trying to scare you with something. Local doctor's note. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the Iowa family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at a gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though, as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. However, I think it's best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as Dobor- Doboroku, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed. Perhaps operating within the gray area at the legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of the local physicians here. Is that all? Was that just for lore? I think it was. Okay. So when I step out,
Someone there?
oh, someone's absolutely there. Let's go say hi. You're gonna drop from the ceiling? I bet you there's gonna be enemies later on that do shit like that. Scratches on the wall. Claw marks. Omamori pine. Increases max health. Oh, I like that. What's this? Nothing's in there. So two things are gonna happen. We're either gonna pick this note up and read it, and then an enemy's gonna appear behind us, or when we leave the room, we're gonna see an enemy appear in front of us. Autopsy report. Undermined cause of death. Case 09. Body was astonishingly malnourished, and the calvarium had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. Disgusting. No evidence to suggest they were put there by human hand. Seemed to be planted by insects naturally. Highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable cod. At least this one was easier to stomach than the case 08, because this is case 9. Okay. All bodies with unexplainable cause of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Additional notes: this man was suspected of blasphemy against religious doctrine. He seemed to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there could only be one outcome for not paying reverence to the Onari-san. Huh. All right, let's get this over with. You're going to be on the right or the left? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm out of here. I don't have to fight you. Just gonna waste my weapons on you? No. What do you think this is? Okay, this does the enemy turn around? Yes, it does. That's perfect. Oh yeah, let me put that charm on. When using a restorative item, you will not be interrupted by normal attacks or max health. I will take that. So far, I want to say this is the right direction for future Silent Hill games to take. But I don't want them to lose the core experience of what these games are. And above all else, it's about the story of the main protagonist. That's like the biggest part of it. And the difficulty of the gameplay is also a leading factor into the experience of a Silent Hill game. Whereas you're not meant to be like some type of god professional or anything like that. You're not Leon S. Kennedy. Let's put it like that. This isn't Resident Evil where you're playing with a cop or a agent or someone with like a lot of combat experience, you know? This is meant to be basically normal people that are put in these hellish situations due to their own actions, at least for most of the games it is. So I just want them to maintain that. So far, it seems like they're doing so. They just added a little quality of life improvements to the gameplay in terms of combat. You could do a perfect dodge now, and there's counterattacks. I'm not mad at that. What the fuck? Game just glitched out a little bit for me. Let's go back, because even though I don't want to go back to that area where those guys are walking left and right, I don't want to miss nothing either. All right, looky here. Another steel pipe. I'll replace it with another half broken one. Yeah. I imagine that when you play on the other difficulty, you'll probably not be coming across weapons as often. It is. But yeah, while I appreciate that, even though Hinako is, at least according to her journal, she's pretty athletic due to being on the track team. She still is just a, you know, just a girl. Just a oh no, I didn't push her fast enough. There we go. She's still just a kid, is what I'm getting at. And because of that, there's only so much she can like handle on her own, at least. Fuck was that noise? I didn't like that at all. I don't know what that was, Hinako. That was disgusting. Disgusting and disturbing. You know what? That better not be what I think it is, now that I think about it. Y'all know what we was dealing with in that shrine. It better not be that. Keep those things in the shrine area at the very least. Don't bring those things out here. The static noise that comes from the controller, I believe, is based off of it's like a callback to like Silent Hill 2 with the radio. Because when the static gets stronger, that's how you know enemy is nearby. Matter of fact, is it possible to have that just come through the TV instead of just the controller? Let me see. Dynamic range, change the difference in volume between the loudest and softest sounds. Gotcha. Speakers, sound effects. It's looking like a no. Hold on. Try one more thing. Graphics. It wouldn't be here though. Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Unless you could do it in the main menu. I'm coming for you. I know you see me. We're gonna use a bandage finally. Creatures. Here we go. Your ass is about to jump onto the platform. All right, let's get this over with. What you doing? What you doing? So a heavy into 2 swings is kind of a guaranteed death to those enemies at least. Oh my God. I don't like how you just tried to charge at me like I wasn't gonna try and hit you for that. I'm not trying to be like not considerate of of the durability of my weapons, but I think I am gonna like just go for the kill for some of these enemies, especially when it's just one of them, because it seems like they're pretty generous with giving you new weapons at the very least. And then I regret it when I get to a boss. There are bosses in this. Pretty sure there'll be one. Yeah. School paper cutout. The Legend of Ibisuki Gouka. You know, I think it's Ibisi Gouka. I think it's Ibisuki Gouka. So let me try that again. Ibisuki Gouka monster. Ayakakashi. Long ago, there was a sighting of a scarecrow monster known as Ayakakashi here in Ibisi Gauka. It appeared one sweltering summer day deep within the crop fields, dancing a most peculiar of dances, like a ripple of hot air. People warned not to let one's gaze settle for too long upon this bizarre figure or try to get close to the Ayakakashi, for it will chase any who do to the ends of the earth before taking their life. Silent Hill always got these. Well, hold on. To be fair, not Silent Hill. Japan always has these crazy mythos for like horror things. Like I have to wonder the minds that came up with this. Because a scarecrow chasing you to the ends of the earth to kill you for looking at it too long is that's just wild. Anyway, looks like I'd explored all this area that it would let me. I think we are good to keep moving. I can't go this way, can I? Oh, let me see. Yeah. Oh, fuck! I should have known better. That was my bad, chat. I should have paid attention. Of course, there would be sneak attacks like that. Okay. Yo. Oh, you are definitely not making it easy. Stamina. Let your stamina come back. Relax. I'm not getting those critical hits. Man, that sucked. Oh, no. I messed up the dodge again. Wow. Come on. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick with how bad. Yeah, just die. Just die. Yeah. I needed to die there. I just needed it. I was doing that so bad. I was doing that so bad. I couldn't let it slide. What? What? They did. They actually put me all the way back here. That's crazy. I didn't get to a save point at any point during all the. Oh man. Okay, all right. It's fine, it's fine. We can get back to where we were. Let's get the hell out of here. Don't you climb over that window. All right, yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. We'll get everything back and we'll do everything right this time. So first off, matter of fact, we're gonna do everything out of order. We're gonna go over here first. All right. Over here. Fight the thing that's patrolling the area. Good. Hop up here. Yeah, feel every piece. You're dead. You gonna dash at me? You tried it. I hate that you... Okay, the dash was crazy. Good. There's one over there. We'll deal with it in a bit.
My weapon's about to break.
I know your weapon's about to break. Let's do this first. We'll worry about the weapon after. Skimmering all over the fucking place. All right, grab this. Bam. We already read that stuff. We got this. Is there anything else? Nothing. Nothing. All right. I think we're good then. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. I'm locked in, chat. Oh. Watch this. Obviously, I already know it's coming, but it doesn't change the fact I gotta make a difference with it. So, nope. Matrix. Feel every piece, bitch. Yeah. Give me what was here. Chocolate bar, take it. New imported candy that has been increasing in popularity. A rare treat for local children. Slightly restores current max sanity. And sanity will not be consumed when used in focus for a set time. Can be used as an offering. It's a chocolate bar.
Disgusting.
Hinako! Don't go anywhere near that weird stuff. It might be poisonous. Go around to the garden on the right. This way.
Got it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We gotta figure out our pathing. We can't go through that way. We whip back there. So we need to go back because we definitely missed out on one thing where that person screams at us. Well, not a person, obviously. Nothing. I don't think anybody can scream the way that thing does. Ah, there's another one of these guys. Okay. I don't want to go to court. I hate. I'm so slow with that. I gotta get better at that.
No, not now.
Miko, stop panicking. I have a plan. Stick to the plan. We're not done yet. See, looky here. Another steel pipe. Bam. See what's back here. Nothing. Looks like it's nothing. I couldn't remember if there was stuff there or not again. But we're doing everything out of order now. So like confusion's gonna stir up. Oh. Hmm? Good. Fell to your death. I want the toolkit, but we don't apparently have room for it. Should I just run back to the shrine and sell this stuff? I could do that and save, but hold on. What am I willing to give up is the question. So the Yokan can give me health. It greatly restores health, actually. I don't think there's anything that I'm willing to. All right, here's what we're gonna do.
What was that?
I don't know what that was, Cynico. But here's what we're gonna attempt to do. We're gonna run back. I'm gonna go to the shrine. And then we're gonna go to we're gonna try and go back to get that toolkit after we sell some of this off for some more faith. Because I think we honestly have more than enough stuff. See, we're gonna sell this. We're gonna sell one of these, some of these. We're gonna sell the chocolate, and we're gonna sell a divine water. And we're gonna do the Kaduzu tea. That's 340. Oh, and we're gonna save also. Let's not make the same mistake. And I think that me doing this is gonna benefit me in the long run. I could be wrong. I truly don't know. But definitely not gonna stop me from trying. Got some Aria. Can we like, hold on. Can we change the placement of the items? Hold on. Aria. Hold up. I want to equip this to where this is. There we go. And I think that's it for the time being. I'm running past the point. We're running back because we want to get the toolkit. Then we're going to check that area in the back. And then after that, we'll go back to where Shu is. We making progress today. Toolkit. I have the energy and I'm gonna use it. Energy.
Sakuko's shrine is up ahead. I used to go there a lot.
Sensugi Shrine Flyer. Let's hold a Jinshin Sai. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging the well, or filling one up, it's all done upon the Inari-sama's land. We should show our gratitude to Inari-sama by holding a Jinshin Sai. Holding a Jinshin Sai. Hold on. Is it Jichi Nisai? Jichi Nisai. I give up, chat. Is especially important for wells. Lest we forget the ancient tale of poisonous water dragon that once wreaked havoc until Inari-sama finally sealed it up deep underground. Digging a new well is just like opening up a air hole for that terrible dragon. And if we're not careful, we risk facing its wrath once more. That's why we must have a Jinchi Sai. Exclusive price for first-time customers. Special deals for requests on unlucky calendars days. Call for a free consultant now. Crazy work. Yeah, I don't feel like reading that right now. I'll read that later. Key to Sayoko's mailbox. Sayoko's mailbox. A plain mailbox key. The surname Igarishi is written on the attached tag.
The key to Sakuko's mailbox?
Sakuko's. So it said Sakuko. Okay, that's how you say her name. Letter from Sakuko's mother. Dear Sakuko, you must never speak again about how you hear otherworldly voices talking or singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. Same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If you're, yes, they can. If your friends find out, though, they'll label you the strange girl. They'll abandon you, ostracize you, because around here, once rumors spread, people will never look at you the same again. Susuko.
Sakako always said she'd make the shrine as popular as it used to be back in the day.
Sakuko was kind of similar to us. As a matter of fact, she was probably ahead of the time. She knew what was going up from the looks of things. But she wasn't allowed to talk about it because of her parents. Or her parents made her feel like she couldn't talk about it. So either way, that sucks. Well, we got some decent stuff here, but it would not surprise me in the least bit if going back, because there's nothing else we can do here. If going back, we're gonna run into another monster. So let's just be prepared to dodge. Wow. Hate how that sounds. Just the whistle of the wind blowing against the gravestones. One thing I will go ahead and point out is that these games do have a decent amount of backtracking. So if stuff like that annoys you, I hate to let you know this game won't be any different. But at the very least, when you're backtracking, you tend to find, you know, interesting things moving back and forth. Oh wait, did I save? I can't even remember. Save again just to be safe. But I'd say I'm doing pretty good though. I have 1,230 faith. Seems like faith can be used for a lot of things, but I haven't found what I wanted to use it for yet. Because if I'm reading the thing correctly, it looks like you can like kind of shuffle for it. I'm saying shuffle. You can kind of roll for a different type of Oi-omoi. I just don't know if that's actually something worth doing. A lot of stepping. Y'all doing a lot of ugly stepping. Dead end. Believe me,
An offering.
this is not something that I want to do. I hate being in this area all alone and everything, but I know it will benefit me if I do this. Therefore, I will. Dried carcass. Chicken. An animal carcass that has been properly packaged as an offering. Hold on a second. That has been properly packaged as an offering. It gives a vague odor. A type of offering yields a greater deal of faith when enshrined. So it seems like my controller might be screwed up. Counter! I'm about to put that as a sound effect, a little counter from Killer Instinct. Letter to home. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets back blackout drunk most days now. And when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way. Not with his cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My eldest child is only 3 years old and I have another growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I'm forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please forgive me.
This is terrible. How could this happen?
Heck just happened. See you later. Oh shit. I'm stuck. Hold up. Yeah. She kind of got me cornered. Tried to grab me. We're gonna go left, then up, then left again. Sorry, scratch that. We're going straight. Enshrine it. Dead carcass. You know what? We have 300. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Exchange 300 faith for a random Oi-omoi. Increase max stamina. You know, I don't think that was too bad of an exchange. Is it one that I want to use really? Honestly, no, but stamina can be a good thing. It's just I'm not really in a situation where I'm running out of it consistently. I'm pretty good on conserving that. But who knows? Maybe later on it will be more important to me. For now, though, let's go back the other way. I think we got everything that we possibly can get in this area specifically. So go straight, then make a left, then make a right, and then go all the way to the end and make another left, then make another right. It's been a long damn time, but I can't remember how the words go. All I remember is the ugly part. I remember. Like, classic times, classic times. Oh Lord, what now? Need a key to get in there. A bandage. Let's use one. And now we take that bandage. Yeah. Optimal. Aramu. Aramun. We don't really need the sanity, but I mean, screw it. Drink one. Oh, it won't even let me. Okay. I'll try and use that when I'm in my next fight. To be fair, I haven't been trying to... Oh, cutscene. Oh, shit! Yo. What the fuck? Ooh! Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this off. Oh, fuck you. Can I not? Wow. The concrete. Yeah, you tried it. I missed. Oh, come on. Tentacruel. Oh, you just thought I was just gonna leave it? No, bitch. I was going for the kill. Hey, what's going on? Is it actually dead? Yeah, you know what? We're not gonna waste time trying to figure that out. This looks like a situation
Not enough. Need to keep turning it.
where it's gonna come back to life. Because all the enemies we killed before, it usually, yep.
All right.
We got the storehouse key. All right. Hold on. Let me drink this soda. Take this. Don't make it complicated. Or what are we doing right now? What are we actually doing? Bitch! Are you serious? In the house?
The storehouse window.
Oh. Oh my God, no. I know I did not get hit while I was trying to jump out that window. I'm so
Good. I didn't let Junko down then. She told me to look after you, no matter what happens.
She did?
Yeah, a while ago. Anyway, let's move.
Right. Time to go.
Where's my bandage? Yeah, that's, look, I can take that numerous ways, but I'll just be straight up honest about that. I don't like the idea that you can be hit while jumping, while doing an animation to something. Like, specifically like jumping out a window or something like that. I'm not talking about like I'm trying to roll a wheel to bring something up. That's tension. I can accept that. But something like jumping out a window or something like that, that should be like iframes. Invincible iframes. Because like Anari sushi, a traditional dish made of sushi rice stuffed inside seasoned deep fried tofu skins. It has a soft juicy texture and is said to be Inari-sama's favorite type of offering. Fully restores health, stamina, and current max sanity. It can also be used as offering. I will give it to him. I have no problem doing that. But first, fully restores stamina, prevents stamina consumption for a set period of time. I'm gonna go off the limb here and say we're gonna eat this. Take this. Yeah, like I'm fine with like tension being built and you being able to be hit during like certain animations, but like the window one is doing a bit much. Especially with these enemies that are able to like sometimes hit you through the wall and shit, but you can't. Like, come on. Come on. 150 for this. Let's go ahead and give it. Thank fires. Be funny shit. Before I go there, let me see what's over here real quick. Bandage. Anything else? Emma, a wooden plaque. Place it back in a Hakora after writing your wishes. Used in Hakora to upgrade Hinako's ability. What? Upgrade her ability? And we got back some Hingashi. I remember. That song was so ugly. I think this is the only way we can go. Let's save again and then see what Shu has to say. Hokora. Oh, hold on. You can use a blank Emma and Faith to pray at a Hakora and increase your max health, stamina, and sanity. You can also increase the number of Oi-omoi you can equip at the same time. Oh. How does this work? Pray to increase your abilities. Ah, okay. I see them. I see what they're doing here. Okay. So, we have about almost 1,300. I wonder if I can only do one upgrade at a time. It looks like I can't. It is that. So, I won't be able to do another upgrade until my Emma goes up. I wonder what would be a better investment. Sanity. I can see sanity being annoying later on. But stamina could be useful too. And then there's health. I feel like your health just drops tremendously fast. So how much health can I like see what this like gives you? I'm kind of scared to. Yeah, it doesn't really show you. I could save up 200 more faith to get the more slots for the Amamori. But I just don't know. I just don't know. Sorry, I wanted to drink some water. Um, just because of how expensive the Amori slots are, I feel like that's one that I should probably focus first. Because if I get that, at the very least, I can mix and match the different Omomoris that I'm getting to assist me going forward. I think the next thing I'd probably try and do is either health or stamina. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play. So instead, let's see what could I. How much do we need again? We need 1,500. 1,500. Right now we have 1,280. Even if I was to trade in my divine water and my Ramoons, I still wouldn't have enough. And I don't want to give up everything I have just so I can use that. So, but you know what? Hold on. How much would I get with this? And these two? And these three? That would be just enough. You know what? Did I save before this? We're going to save. And we're going to see if I regret this. Right? Here's what we're about to do. Because I already kind of regret that I got that extra Omamori. Because I could have used that faith for something else. If we give up the Higashi and we give up the divine water and we give up the Ramoons, 240 plus 280, we should be in the 500. There we go. And now we can buy the Omamori slot. I think that was a good play. I really do. I think that's going to pay off a lot later on. We'll see if I regret it and I have to like go back and save or reload our save more specifically. But I think that was a good play. Now we can equip another thing. Right now we have the increased max health. We can put the increased max stamina, or we can put on the when using restorative item, you would not be interrupted by normal attacks. I'm going to go with the stamina because that basically means that we upgraded both our health and our stamina in general. And I think that'll pay off. Brain meats.
We used to play here a long time ago.
Takes me back. Yeah.
Shoo, why are you being so weird?
I got lost here. I was a little kid. Cried my eyes out.
It's hard to picture a tough girl like you crying.
That was a long time ago. Don't think I've cried since.
You tend to keep things bottled up inside. That's a bad habit of yours, you know?
Shoo?
In the spring, we used to catch fish and tadpoles. It felt great to be in the water. used to get yelled at for getting covered in mud when we played in the rice fields, remember?
All this going on, the memories just keep rushing back.
Makes you miss those days, huh? Hey, you know, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, you can rely on me.
Thank you, partner.
All right, let's go. This fog is so thick. I hope Rinko hasn't lost her way.
And just like that, what happened to I'm here for you? I got your back. You know that, right? Yep. All right. I'll read this now, chat. Seni, oh my God, these names. Senensugi Shrine, a lonely little shrine situated on the outskirts of town. The name Senisugi Shrine sure sounds fancy, but that's all that it has going for it. Even though the Ibisugaoku is full of elderly believers, the shrine rarely gets any visitors. They instead go to what's closest to them, and that's the Inari Shrine statue. Man, I heard her name so many times and I still don't really remember it. Sakuko's family serves the shrine, including fulfilling the role of head priest. Sakuko is proud of the fact that, Sakuko is quite proud of this fact, but I don't know if the same could be said about her parents. I remember what what the heck? How'd I forget it already? Sakuko once said, the Sensugi Shrine didn't used to be the small shrine that we know. The real shrine was situated on the mountain, and it was much more impressive than it is now. Long ago, there was a natural 1,000-year cedar that was worshipped as a divine vessel. Unfortunately, it was struck by lightning and burned to ash. Upon losing its divine vessel, the shrine was abandoned and became the small shrine it is present day. Gotcha. Memories of getting lost. There was one time where I played hide and seek with a bunch of my friends when I was young. I got so excited and I ran far away because I didn't want anyone to find me, and eventually got lost around here. I was sobbing and hollering and walked the wrong way for hours. Actually, I was told later that it was the exact opposite direction of my house. Even a town as small as this felt huge for me as a kid. I realized that I knew nothing about the town. Even these fields seemed to spread out endlessly into the horizon. Anything new with others? This looks nice. Mysterious note. The field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it got a thorn sticking into it, and that hurts. Because it's got a thorn sticking into it, and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out, and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who only pretended to be a scarecrow that likes eating the little kids.
Remove the thorns. What does that mean?
I don't know, Hinako. Maybe look for something that has thorns in it. A sickle. I'm gonna just go ahead and take the extra sickle. You know what? Matter of fact, we haven't even tried out using a sickle against the enemies. So see how that plays out. Can you imagine how I feel? I'll put on my polite smile for now. What? Field. Yeah, I don't, man. This is that. Wow, that was actually very terrifying. I did not like that at all. Are you the one that have a thorn? You don't look like you have a thorn. Oh, you do have a thorn. Oh. What? Yo. Yo, what the f... I'm trying to help you. Or at least I thought I was. Separadi, separadi. I'm confused now. Are all of you just like evil, evil, evil? What am I doing here? There has to be like a proper one that I should be interacting with. You all have a thorn in them. Can you even imagine how I feel? I'll put on my polite smile for now. All right. Well, yo, what the hell is happening? Is my brain playing tricks on me? Yo. Yo. I understand now. This thing is moving. When I'm not looking at it? Oh, okay. I get you now. I'm not playing these games. Love that. Love that for me. I don't know if it's a temporary thing, but is it you? Are you just gonna keep? I'm doing this wrong. Clearly. So I'm doing this wrong. I had to be. Because there's no way you got me fighting all these people. A capsule. Hold on, hold on. Give me a second, chat. I gotta figure this out. Let's try collectibles and documents. The field, the field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who's only pretending to be a scarecrow. That's okay. So one of these is not meant to be scary, is what I'm getting here. How am I supposed to actually figure that out? Like, I'm so confused. Do I just pull this one out? Feel like every one of these scarecrows so far that I've tried to like get the thing out, they end up attacking me. So like, hold on. Let's take a look at this one. I'm gonna just be honest. All of them look scary, and maybe they're supposed to, but Feel like everything I've chosen so far has just been wrong. So when we looked at the scarecrow, I know I could just look at the thing, but since it's right here, can you imagine how I feel? I'll put my polite smile on for now. Very disturbing. Got a knife in her back. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So how many of these guys are actually smiling? That's the question. It's freaking hard to see you with your head upside down like that. I don't think that you're smiling. I'm gonna say that right now. Poof! All right, enough of this. Go back to where you were. Yo, I don't like how you run either. You're just all around terrible. I have no removes either. Damn it. Fuck it, man. Let's try this one. This one's probably gonna attack me too. It's smiling though, that's the thing. I think I even tried this one. I almost want to die. I think I might, because this is pretty bad. I'm gonna try this one. I'm tired of wasting time. See what happens if I do this one. What? What was the difference? Flashcards. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Is it pointing me in the direction I need to go? Wait a minute. Oh my God, chat. I'm an idiot. I understand the puzzle now. The scarecrow in the beginning, it said, "Who are you?" No, it said, "Can you even imagine how I feel?" I'll put a polite smile on for now. So I was not paying attention to the fact that it's basically describing two sides of a personality. Or maybe that's not the best way to explain it. It was basically trying to tell you that it's hiding how it truly feels, you know? You know, when you like, you smile in the situation, but inside you're probably angry or you just don't care, you know? It was essentially that. And there was two scarecrows that essentially had had a mask on the side of it and then the face. So like that's what I need to pay attention to. I understand now. I think. Or maybe I just got lucky. I don't know. But I really think I do understand right now. And now we're with other scarecrows. Can you imagine how I feel? What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long? What type of... Okay. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not realizing something, but this is... How am I supposed to understand that one? Can you imagine how I feel? That's the same thing that they said last time. So is this about facial expressions too? What it's like to be deceived by you for so long? To be deceived by you. What does that mean, though? I mean, obviously, deceive means to be betrayed, right? I can't even see this one's face. She looks happy. I'm gonna just leave it. What this is describing to me comes across as the person is angry. All these people look happy. Maybe not this one. It's kind of really hard to tell for that one. So that's a candidate. This guy, he doesn't look deceived, right? I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really paying too much attention to this one. All right. What's something that all these puppets seem to have in common? That's a good place to start. Some of these have nothing. Hold on. Yeah. All right. Some of these have nothing. Others do have a knife, right? A sickle. After a certain period of time, shit seems to start chasing you. So let me make the decision right now. All right. Out of all these, the one that seems like it's more likely is this one. Where? Where? All right, I was right. That's what I said to you when I saw you so scared. Get me out of here. Another set of scarecrows. Okay. I'm getting a little better at this though, I think. Takes me a while, but I'm figuring it out. Can you even imagine how I feel? Another one of these. All right. So, he never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Not once. He never. So the guy. Okay. Yo, were you behind me this whole time? Yeah, I'm getting freaking messed up right now with these freaking puppets, scarecrows just appearing around me, man. You were not there earlier. I hate it here. Okay, all right, hold on. Brain. Nah, I need to pause the game for a second, y'all. Nah. Oh boy, this is a lot. Okay. I need to unpause so I can look at everyone best as I can so I can have a general idea. This is cheating, sure, I guess. That I'm pausing the game so I can like actually see all of them without having to worry about something coming up behind me, but it's a video game. I'm gonna do this. So, the question was, can you imagine how I feel? He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. So, clearly there's a lot of male-based scarecrows, and there's female ones, just like any other one. But the theme seems to be that the scarecrows are looking at, I guess, the ones they're interested in, right? So we can see that scarecrow in the middle is clearly looking at the guy's scarecrow, right? The scarecrow over there seems to be looking at the other guy's scarecrow, maybe. I need to get close to find out. That guy's scarecrow all the way on the right to us looks like it's looking at her, at the female scarecrow again. So, with that said, I don't know. We gotta just unpause and see what we can see. I know we don't have that much time. Okay. On the left. What do we have? Hold on, give me a second, all right? I just want to see the facial. You're not gonna give me the time, are you? Why would you? You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna kill it. Come on, come over here. Come over here. Huh? You're clearly trying to kill me. Get over here. I'm not playing these games. No. On them hands. These scarecrows are fast. This is my chance. While it's dead until another one pops up, let's look around. All right, so she's on the left. We got this one. He's looking at that one. She is. Who is she looking at? I guess she's looking at this one. He's looking at her. He's looking at her. They all kind of seem like they're looking at each other. What? Oh, wait. She's not looking. Well, she's looking at him. What was the question? He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Not once. So is it about the boy or is it about her? All right, you know what? I'm ready to jump back. I think this is the one. We will find out right now. Okay, I was right. Flashcard. I wonder why I called you over. You know, chat, I used to be scared of scarecrows a bit. Not because, well, I guess eventually it was just the way they looked, but it was honestly because I had a nightmare one day when I was a little kid of the scarecrow that we used to hang up for Halloween in my parents' backyard. And when we was looking, when in the dream, I apparently decided to just go ahead and look out the window, and I saw the scarecrow, and it was creeping me out a little bit. And my parents, this is a dream, mind you, my parents were there talking and stuff, and you know, going about the normal day and stuff. I couldn't remember what they were talking about, but I would look at them talking, and then I would look out the window, and then I would notice that the scarecrow seemed like it moved a little bit, like it got like a little closer. And then I looked back to my parents, and they were like still talking and stuff. And then I tried to speak to my sister, but she wasn't really paying me any mind because she wanted to get candy and stuff because she was ready to go trick-or-treating. I look out the window again. The scarecrow is no longer on the little stick thingy that keeps it up, and it was on the ground. And I was like, oh, I guess it fell off. So then I look back at my parents and I'm talking to them, and then they stop moving. And then I look out the window, and then I notice that the scarecrow is crawling towards the door. So I'm like, what the heck is happening? I look at my sister, and she's like struck with fear. And then I look at the window again, and the scarecrow's right up on the window, banging on it, trying to get inside. I immediately woke up, and from that point on, I was kind of done with scarecrows for a good while. I didn't want anything to do with them, which is funny because the following year, I dressed up as a scarecrow. True story. Can you even imagine how I feel? You've always been such an eyesore. All right, let's get started with this. An eyesore, huh? Always been an eyesore. When we take too long to figure this shit out, these things come to life. So let's back up a second. Hold on. Wrong one. Let's back up a second. So always an eyesore, right? I honestly don't know what that could be. So here's my prediction. Oh, the fog is getting stronger. That means they're gonna spawn a creature. I think. When we're talking about an eyesore, we're thinking about something that you hate looking at, right? Or maybe it's a pain just looking at it, you know? So looking at all these guys, what do they have in common? So this one is looking down. I'm trying to work fast because I know that an enemy is gonna pop up soon. All right, so this one looks like he does not give a fuck, but at the same time, it kind of looks like he's looking at her. This one, what are you looking at? I can't even tell. You look like you're just looking off into the distance, so maybe you don't count. What about you? That looks like she's looking directly at the one in the middle. I could be wrong. Hold on. It's appeared. It's here. It's here. All right, so let's go. All right, this looks like it's looking at that one. What about this one? What are you looking at? You're looking off into the distance. So I think, oh no. Fuck. I chose wrong. I chose wrong. I got too scared. That wasn't even my plan. Oh my God, that's actually terrifying. Apparently for these enemies, if you look away, they move a lot faster. Even once like they start like trying to attack you. Come on. All right, so everything got screwed up. I did not mean to go for that one. Wait, did it reappear?
It's about to break.
What is this weird you know what? No, don't even think about it. This is the one that I think is the right one. Hopefully it is. Flashcards. I could have lied to you, told you to go which way. telling me to go this way, I think. It's actually a very scary one. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Giving me the willies. All right. Can you imagine how I feel? You hurt me. And even hurt him too. Do you know how it feels to force a smile when I'm staring at the disgusted face of yours? All right. Where? They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Let's just do this one. Do this one. Do this one. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I didn't know that that was the one. I was honestly just choosing out of fear. But apparently it was the right one. It happens all the time. A kid falling to their death in the waterway. I don't even know the context of why that was the specific one. But we're not going to complain. We got it. That's the most important thing.
Hey! Hinako!
Wait. What just happened?
Come on! Hurry!
Wait a minute. Isn't this supposed to be Hinako?
Hey! Ringo!
Disturbing ass cornfield, man.
Hinako!
Is she here?
We'll find out.
Oh boy, boy, boy.
Ringo!
Pause.
It's me! Shu! If you're here, say something!
Shoo! You came for me. Oh, Hinako. Glad you're safe too.
Are you hurt? Your family?
I'm not hurt, but they disappeared. Everyone's gone. Even my grandmother. And she can barely walk. I don't understand. Where did they go? What's with the monsters everywhere? What in the world is going on?
Lord.
Sakuko. I can't believe it.
I know. It's not safe for us to stay here. We've got to get out of town.
Out of town? What about our parents? Everyone? We can go get help. But we need to do something and do it fast.
We're not abandoning them. But we can only help them if we keep ourselves alive.
But we're trapped here. There's no way out.
What do you mean there's no way out?
Go take a look out the window. You can see the bridge from here.
No way.
The bridge.
do?
Well, we can't use the bridge. But we can still take the highway.
Past the mountain. Behind your house.
You really think we can make it?
I know a shortcut. Through the wasabi fields. Rinko, we should bring some medicine and bandages with us.
There's a first aid kit in the kitchen. I'll go get it.
I have 5 first aid kits in my inventory.
I'll help you look for it.
Not a bad idea, partner.
Where's the kitchen again?
What is up with your face, girl? I'm not at the shoe. I don't like how her face looks right now. The drama, man. Like, what do I need to tell you? I just want to live. I'm not trying to freaking come after your man. Hinako even made the attempt to like not stay with Shu and instead go with you. That way it doesn't come across like we're connecting and stuff in that type of way. But I know what set her over the edge. It was definitely him saying, not a bad idea, partner. That Woody ass line. Here we are back in the shrine now. Almost like our mind's palace.
There he is. But he can't wait for me to catch up.
Another world could be a thing for this for sure. But with most of these Silent Hill games, I know that everything is usually involved with the main protagonist. Their fears, their guilt, their desires, they all manifest usually as things that are either attacking or helping you in this game. Mostly attacking, to be honest. So clearly Hinako, oh God. All right, just had to make sure I still had a weapon. But yeah, clearly Hinako can't break. I was thinking Resident Evil logic. I thought I could break that vase. Clearly she has some resentment or fears. Definitely seems like she has some guilt, but also the fears that's affecting everything around her. And the other characters, their fears and stuff also play a factor too. But you mainly only see the main protagonist's fears. Messy scrawls. Wonder what that pretty little thing's chirps will sound like when I tear off that mask of hers. The girl before the last was an exquisite specimen. I could barely contain myself every time I think about her. Who was that supposed to be? Better not be me. I keep pushing the wrong button too. I keep pushing the button used to go get a heal instead of actually the button to go into focus mode. Anyway, I have divine water now. And
Better get going.
said I better get going.
Who's there?
An enemy. Gotta find a key. Where are we? Looks like there's a couple of places we can try to enter. So let's give that a shot. I'm pretty sure I went that way already. Let's go this way. Oh, wait. What was that? Was that what I thought it was? Emma? Yes, it was. Cool. Very cool. Onari Sama's emblem. We need a emblem to get through there. I'm pretty sure we'd be going in circles if I go down and right. So instead, we're going to go straight up. Put your hands up. It's stuck. And it stays there. I hear something. I just don't see it. Are you on the ceiling? Clearly sounds like those. What are those things called? Agashi. I don't know. I might be saying the wrong name for it. That one too. But the point I'm getting at is that it seems like this might be one of those main enemies we usually fight. Shriveled Abora age. Fried tofu that became too hard and dry to be edible. Onori-sama's favorite offering.
Is this some sort of offering?
Is this a stage? Well, this isn't an emblem, right? This wouldn't count as an emblem, right? Hold on. Items. Shriveled Abora age. Is a type of offering yields. Wait, hold on. I was not done reading it. A type of offering yields a great deal of faith when enshrined. But they were saying that I needed an emblem to open that one door. This tofu, would it count? Nope, it doesn't. All right. I just wanted to double check. But we need to keep an eye out for the emblem because that's definitely going to come into play. Later on. That looks like that takes you somewhere. We just came from there, so this is a whole nother area. Let's go through here first. Nothing. Storage room key. A small dainty key placed by the note. Maybe it can open the storage room door. You know, the only thing is that I'm looking at this map and how the hell am I supposed to tell what's a storage room door?
What's that?
I don't know what it is, but we're gonna go ahead and use this shriveled Abora age because there's not really a point in holding on to it, in my opinion. I'm gonna save on a second foul just in case my decisions up to this point were not smart. Setting the mood just right. Ancient note. There are valuable relics hidden away in the old storage room. They must be kept under lock and key. The last girl slipped in while I was looking and took a long time to find her. It took a long time to find her. Investigate the objects. I think I'm missing something. Search for missing part. Well, something is walking around. I think I just missed something that was outside the window. But it's okay. I'm more than ready to jump out the window with this one. All right. So my prediction of the storage room seems like it was correct. I keep hearing sounds, but I'm not sure if it's an enemy or if they're just trying to scare me. Either way, congrats. A warning. Hinako is mine. Her fingers, her lips, every last drop of blood that can be squeezed from her is mine. I forbid anyone from laying so much as a finger on her. I shall say it until my throat is raw. Hinako is mine. 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 This guy drive on whoever the hell this person is that's saying this. Their desires. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the Western room. So you don't need to tell me that I shouldn't trust the fox, because I don't. But I kind of don't have much of a choice. Or more so, I should say, I don't really have a lot of options. Matter of fact, let's go back in here. Cackling out. Really cackling up a storm up there. All right, what are we dealing with? What's the enemy? Did I get the piece that I was missing? Hold on. All right, so I need a missing piece for that. I went into the storage room. I didn't see anything specific in the storage room. But what's this? Key to. All right, no, that's not important. I got a document. All right, this is the person that says mine. See something. Autopsy, local, a warning. Go to the west. That one note was saying to go to not trust the fox and don't go to the west. At least I think it said don't go to the west. I don't know how to get there. I guess they want me to go all the way back and head to the right side of the domain. And then that's when things are going to start getting crazy. That's the only thing I can think of at this moment. Yeah. I kind of have nothing. Okay. Honestly, maybe I should stop here. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. The western room. I'm apparently missing a part. Oh, wait. I understand now. That room right there, the one that was stuck. I don't think it's stuck anymore. My bad, y'all. It took me a minute to...
Isn't that closed before?
It was closed before. Took a while for it to click in my head. I'm over there looking in the east instead of west. And now I have this dumb look on my face like, what have I done? What was that? Don't trust him. Inari sculpture. A sculpture in the image of God Inari. It looks like it might fit somewhere. That's the piece I was missing. Where's the enemy that's gonna attack me? Because I'm pretty much expecting it at this point. I know someone's out here walking around. And there's only two enemies that I can consider being. There's only two enemies I think would be walking around out here. Straight up. And for some reason, I don't think it's a scarecrow. Back up. Ooh. Naginata, an exquisitely crafted ornamental pole arm that is extremely sturdy and is able to be used as a weapon. Lock on. Come on, man. We're better than this. These things don't stay dead. Fire's gone out. Oh, nah. Let's get out of here.
This must be special. Sorry. I'll hold on to it for a bit.
Tattered paper. The inscription on the polearm reads Ominokami. Ominokami Minu Munmasama. Wait. Ominokami Mune Masma. Wait, why do I keep adding the extra thing? Hold on, chat. One more time. Ominokami Mune Masa. There we go. Also known as Inadama. A lot more easier. Inadama is another word for Inazuma. Inazuma, meaning lightning. This likely refers to the unique pattern of the blade steel. Okay. So I'm sure there's more enemies out there. Kind of a given. Yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Am I blocked off now from going back? kind of ugly. What the hell? Looks like they're about to put me in a. Boy. Okay. Is it time to just go ahead and increase my stamina, or should I just hold out a little longer? It's gonna take forever though. I mean, maybe it won't. Hold on. What do I have to sell? Well, offer. Yeah, none of that's gonna really help. I think I should just go ahead and do the stamina. The health has not yet, yes, I've died a couple of times, but the health has not really come into play as a real issue because I have so many healing items. I still have like literally 2 med kits. No, I have 3 med kits that I can use on top of the other stuff that also heals me good. So I don't feel like I need to do the health just yet. The thing that I think would come in play sooner than later would be either the stamina or the sanity. And all things considered, I think because of the mode I'm playing in, the sanity isn't going to be as much of an issue compared to the stamina. So with that said, I'm going to increase the stamina because I'm not about to save up 3,000 without being able to improve anything else in the meantime. Wow, wait. Did the stamina actually go up? That looked very minimum. Now I feel like I might have wasted that shit. Ah, boy. All right, whatever. Record. At this point, we're living with our mistakes.
Finally.
Over here.
Sakako?
The key is the same as the one before. Is something supposed to go here too?
It's no use. It won't open.
This game got you running in circles and circles and circles. It's gonna be another enemy. Especially with them giving me this new weapon. They definitely are gonna like be trying to have me take advantage of that. The question is, I was gonna say when, but here we go. Too slow. All right. Yep. I'm noticing the durability is not going down with these weapons. But I'm also noticing that this enemy did not stay dead. Okay. I understand now. I understand it now. Yep. They give you weapons that will not break, but they also have it where the enemies will respawn. Understood. There's almost no point in trying to kill them. Oi-omoi, Hawk. Greatly decreases focus charging time. Okay, cool. That thing's gonna come back to life soon. Let's keep moving. Yeah. I saw it said I couldn't go that way, but I had a feeling there might be something over there, so I'm glad we checked. All right, round 2. I know for some people that might be annoying, but I'm glad she actually says something when she kills it. Reduces the chance that I'll just be swinging like madman back to back, hoping that it's dead.
A library in a place like this?
Why are you surprised about a library being in this old? You know what? Housemaid's note, February 15th. There could be no two ways about it. The family is indeed cursed, and I am the only one who knows the full story. I must tell the master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. Family physician log, February 1st. Symptoms at onset are as follows: headache, fever, vertigo, chills, vomiting, diarrhea. At first, I believed signs pointed to a seasonal cold. However, after prescribing medicine, symptoms did not improve. In fact, they worsened. Make sure we keep an eye out for that emblem, because I think it's going to come in handy. The crimson spring gushing from the womb. Deep within is the Shizumi family.
Is this about my family?
Not going to hold you, Hinako. I completely forgot your last name. Ritual held. The Igari clan. Wait. The Igari clan last descendants. So is she a part of the Igari clan? Is that what I'm seeing now? Not enough. The honorable blood, fill it up, make it full otherwise. Family physician log, February 8th. The patient's conditions are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows: labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegic, involuntary movements. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in expressions of constant strain, their teeth bared, their eyes narrowed into a menacing glare. Hold on, now let me pour some water into my cup real quick. I got this water bottle right here. Everybody doing all right? You know, got your snacks. You know. Staying hydrated. I'm trying to. All right then. Let's continue. What's this? We read that already. Okay. There's a spot we could slip through there.
This way! Over here! Hinako!
Sakako! Is that you?
I can hear her in my left ear.
Where are you?
Hmm. What's this? Research notes on enemy Jungonroko. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humility itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer known as Jungonshi to perform an incantation written in the Enemi Jungoroko. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Euro Code in the first year of Tempoyo Hojo or Hoji era, 757 AD. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of the Onamiodo, where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, the powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. Sandalwood, huh? Kind of weird. Because it's funny. I use my shampoo has the scent of sandalwood. Hmm. Well, we gotta use one of our items. What are we gonna use? I don't know, Hinako. Here we go. Gave me a red capsule. Shit's about to go down. Looky here. And kill every piece. Raise my health a little bit. What's back here? Anything? I need to use the RE more, especially when they have that healing bonus. If you use multiple. Oh, two of them. Right there with you. Yellow eyes. Those two are going to stand back up, so we need to move quick. We're going to explore. We need to explore. Simple as that. All right, so we came down that way. We went down this way instead. Let's go to the right and see what's over here first. And then we're going to have to fight those things again, most likely. We got this, Seneca. I know you don't like them. I don't like them either, but we got this. Can't use any of this. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. Find water. Good. Found a shrine. Let's go ahead and turn this in. Got our faith back up. I'll use one of these actually to raise my faith some more. I'm down for that. Also, we'll use one of the divine waters. Now we're back at 300. Oh. So there was stuff that there wasn't any way to get over here without going on the other side. I chose smart.
Hurry! Hurry!
Sakuko! Are you there?
Now, You should know.
Sakuko?
Even if she was here, she would not be writing that. I guess technically neither are you. Stone orb. It seems to be made from the same material as the stone key that the fox mask had given me. Maybe it serves a similar purpose. You're talking about made out of jade? What? I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Why does it look like a freaking centipede too?
We have to get out of here.
Move. We gotta go that way. I am no traitor. Ah, you bitch. All right. So in the fog town, a monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched together. It appears with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. Oh wait, it approaches with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. It's covered all over with sickening wounds. I wonder if it wants to hurt me the same way it was hurt. A moving scarecrow, or at least a monster that pretends to be a scarecrow. It's dressed in old clothes and looks like a crucified corpse from far away. Contrary to its name, it scares more kids off than crows. And third, a giant repulsive lump of flesh that is filled to the brim with maniacal anger. It howls awfully as it swings its large knife in any which direction. Its unfettered anger is no different from that of a wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. Then we got this ugly thing. A monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by the sound rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. A monster that possesses sharp blades for legs. Did someone sever both its legs and replace them with such disturbing things so it couldn't go anywhere? Or was this creature brought into existence just so it could end up like this? A bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend. To think that it would appear like this in my nightmare. Blessed hand mirror. When taking fatal damage from normal attacks, the mirror will break instead. Health, sanity, and stamina will be fully restored. So that's like a revive, it looks like. That's a first aid kit. That's a bandage. Another first aid kit. Screw it, let's use the first aid kit. Why the hell not? I gotta replace it with something. Hold on. Replace it with this. All right. Now we use that. Take the first aid kit, divine water. Now we have an option here. We can either sell the divine water or we can hold on to it. What does the divine water do again? Fully restores max sanity. It reduces the sanity damage taken for a set time. I think I want to hold on to that, actually. Yeah. And let's go ahead and save. Before we stop, I'm going to see what's beyond these doors. And I'm just going to go out and say it. I think this might be a boss. Only because they gave me so much stuff in this room. It could be a boss or it could just like be a horde that I need to fight. But I'm feeling like this might actually be a boss. So let's see. Let's open the doors. If it's not a boss, then we'll stop. But if it is, we gotta beat the boss before we. This is clearly a boss. This looks like the arena for a boss. I'm gonna fight it. And then that's where I'll stop. This is either a boss or they're setting up for a cutscene. No. I haven't even seen the face yet, and I already know. What the?
Sakuko. Why? What's going on?
I don't know. Hinako, your brain is fucked up. All right, let's go.
Just relax and close your eyes.
Why do we have to fight each other like this?
I don't know what she was doing there, but she was charging some type of attack.
Here right now, Hinako.
This time she didn't even say nothing. I just looked for her.
What are you doing?
That was ugly. Oh, no. Hinako, get it together. Don't you dare die. Not yet. You're right. Heal again. You know what? Let's be safe. Ooh!
Let's go back together.
Over there. Nope. Where are you? Over there? Where are you now? Over there? Think I got her.
Fear not. This is nothing to fret over. Keep my commanders alive. Yield to me. Be gone!
Ugly.
How foolish of an evil spirit to enter this place.
What's that?
An impurity that haunts you no more. Rest assured, you are safe now. To live in this world is to walk amidst impurities, but we can ward them off. Come. Sacred ground lies before us. Before we enter, we must be cleansed. We shall do so here.
Must be cleansed. What the? Why'd you spit it out? Pause.
Now, you as well.
Okay.
What?
Calm yourself. It is but water.
Is it? I don't. Is it her mind, or is it actually just like some bubbling? What? Demonic. Don't trust the fox bass. Ugliness, man.
Hinako! Hey! Wake up!
You klutz. You fell down the stairs.
Must have cut my sleeve somewhere.
You don't look bruised or anything. Does it hurt at all?
No, I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
Like, what the fuck? That's your only response?
Let's go. There's no time to waste.
All right. Come on.
Well, you're going to protect me, right? I'm not tough like Hinako, you know?
Yeah, don't worry. Stay close to me.
What? What is this?
Let's head to my place. Back road, then mountain, then highway. I'll take the front. Partner, take the back.
Got it.
I'll stay behind you, Shu. It's safest in the middle.
Mm-hmm. You know what happened. Don't pretend like you don't know what happened there.
Leave the back to me.
All right. At the Shu's house. We need to just go to the shrine and we're going to stop there. Real quick before I do that, though. Is there anything back here? No? Okay, it doesn't look like it. Are we able to go back into the house? Nope, but we can't get the bandage. And our Ramon, apparently. Repair weapon. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get it. Where is it? I'm pretty sure I explored behind me, so I'm not going to worry about that. This is what I wanted. And I don't think I have anything I want to really sell, so yeah. All right, cool. And that, everybody, shall be it for today's stream of Silent Hill F. I hope you all are enjoying it as much as I am. I'm still pretty into it. I am wondering where this story is going, but again, I do understand, just like, especially Silent Hill 2, you don't really fully understand everything about the story until like you play through it multiple times. But I think that with the remake, they did a better job with like allowing you to understand the general idea of what happened by the end of it. Any leftover questions you may have are usually answered in the second or third playthrough. That is a nigga that just came out of nowhere. But that's gonna be it. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for more notifications. Consider checking out the social media in the description below. And yeah, if you didn't know, you should always stay lunching. Catch y'all later. Peace.